Welcome to the party. Good to be with you all today. Just before we kind of get into the game here, just some comments. Obviously, we want to thank everyone for being here today. And Thursday is October 1st, as most of y'all are aware, and it's the start of National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as y'all are all pretty much aware, you local folks around here, that's something that's really something that Kath and I are very passionate about and near and dear to our heart. And Kath and I, we want to thank Clemson University, first of all, for the support that they give us and what we're trying to do. Coke and Ubi and St. Francis, Southern Fried Cotton, and the Tiger Sports Shop for partnering up with us in this cause. With us today are Mike Pareo and Tom Merritt from Ubi. I think they're responsible for my nice shirt here today. Appreciate them. Eric Whaley from St. Francis right here, and Dan and Marcy Radakovich, who I think they don't need an introduction. Y'all know who they are. Appreciate their support. Miss Beth Clements, the First Lady of Clemson University here. We always appreciate her support. We appreciate Chris Bandy and Southern Fried Cotton. I'm not sure if Chris is here today, but they've been a great partner. And then Julie Ibrahim, who I think all of y'all know with the Tiger Sports Shop and the athletic department and all the other things that she's involved with, but really great to have her support as well. And just a little update on where we are with our foundation. To date, we have pledged and given a little over $1.7 million. And, we've had over 280 plus thousand of that just strictly to breast cancer research. And, in 2016, we're going to exceed well over $2 million. So the proceeds from what we're going to be talking about, which is all the merchandise sales that will be going on through the month of October, is going to benefit our foundation and our continued fight to really just try to find a cure. I'm watching the news last night, and they're telling us that there's water on Mars, and that we've somehow now we can go to Mars. And if we can go to Mars and we can do all these things, then I know we can find a cure for breast cancer. So, just appreciate everyone being here today and all the fine samples that we have. And I'm going to turn it over to the real star of the show here, and that's Kathleen.
Really? Thank y'all. I'm happy to be here. And I was just going to get a little information. The pins that you see us all wearing, those again this year, it's our custom design 2015 Tiger Paw Breast Cancer Awareness Pin. And they are going to be sold at all the retailers listed in the press release. And they're also going to be sold starting today on ClemsonTigers.com. And they're going to be available at the stadium for all the 3 October home games. So we've had a big hit with these every year. So it would be great if everybody could go out and buy one. So they're still $5, and the proceeds benefit breast cancer research. And again, we have a lot of great people standing up here. We have partnered with a lot of corporate sponsors, and now Julie at the Tiger Sports Shop is going to be selling Ubi merchandise this year. And if you see all of our models here, we have men's attire and women's attire. Look how good Dan looks in that Ubi shirt. And the ladies, and we have the pullovers, and we have a lot of great looking stuff. And so that will be available this month at the Tiger Sports Shop. And so we thank Tom and Mike and Julie for all those Ubi clothes. So hopefully the fans will get out there and get some of those clothes. And then also our friends at Southern Fried Cotton have come up with this shirt for breast cancer awareness. And they will be sold starting today at Southern Fried Cotton. And the part of the proceeds are going to go to the All In Foundation, and those proceeds will go to pay for women's mammograms who can't afford them. They can get the mammograms on the St. Francis mobile mammography bus. And I think Chris told me for every 15 shirts that they sell, that will pay for one woman's mammogram. So that's really important because they run about $150, and women, that's not something you're going to go spend money on, especially if if you don't have insurance, or that's just a lot of money. So thanks to St. Francis, they have a pink bus. Probably a lot of y'all are familiar with that, and they go around to Anderson, Oconee, Pickens, and Greenville counties, and they give mammograms to women who are underinsured or uninsured. So it's really, I think Eric was saying to date, this year, there's already maybe been 6 women who've been diagnosed with breast cancer who got their mammogram on that bus, who otherwise probably would not have gotten one and would not be getting the treatment they need. So all of these proceeds are going to help us. So I hope y'all will go out and buy the pins and the shirts and all the nice wear for your husbands or for Christmas or whatever. And then one other exciting thing, our foundation we have partnered with Clemson Engineering Department, and they are working on putting, I think y'all have heard us discuss this before, they're working on putting an anti-cancer agent in, when a woman has a mastectomy, into the reconstruction, an agent that would emit like an anti-cancer drug throughout her life. So they're on just a breaking edge of this project, and it's right here at Clemson University. So our foundation is committed right now to $50,000 for their 2-year grant, and hopefully in the future we can give more. So Brian Booth and his friends over here right on campus are working on breast cancer research right here at Clemson, for those of you that didn't know it. So we're very excited about that, and I think with that, y'all probably want to hear Dabo speak. So thank you.
All right, we appreciate y'all indulgence with that. I know this is a big game and all that type of stuff, but there's so many bigger things out there than a football game. And, we've been impacted just like many of you and many of the people watching with this horrible disease. So hopefully we can continue to create some awareness throughout the year, not just the month of October, but obviously the month of October is the time that we want to really, step it up, if you will, and participate. And, and the only other thing I would say along those lines is I got a letter yesterday from Russell Wilson. I think everybody knows Russell Wilson. And he has a foundation called Why Not You Foundation. And basically, October is also domestic violence, month. And, he's kind of challenged everyone to pass the peace, I think is his initiative or movement that he is a part of. So certainly accept that challenge and trying to do our part in creating awareness for another really, bad thing out there in our society. So with that, I'm going to move on and get into this ball game here. So won't make y'all stand the whole time. So appreciate y'all being here and being a part of this. Thank you.